Tarpon. Oh my God, there's so many tarpon. What the? Oh, he bumped it, dude. Holy, this is some of the most tarpon I've ever seen. This close, at least. Sir? Oh my God, they're going nutty. Throwing the DOA shrimp at him. I'm not sure it's the best thing. I don't know what the best thing is, to be honest. I think I just got a bite. I'm not gonna lie. I was not ready. On the DOA shrimp, I just had a tarpon bite. And yep, they just rolled right there. We'll get hit. We'll get hit. Slow retrieve. There he is. There he is. That's the tarpon on the DOA shrimp, baby. No way. How many of you guys didn't believe? Y'all didn't believe it was a tarpon. One jump. One jump. And he's done. Is he gonna jump again?
You got it, bud?
Here. Here. You ready?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Nice fish. What'd you throw out?
DOA shrimp.
No shit.
Huh? I'm putting it back right now.
So let me tell you what's been happening, man. The last 2 days, 2 or 3 days, I've been going only for kingfish or tarpon, and it was pretty tough because Lately, people have been catching some massive redfish out here at the jetties. They were catching them all around me, but the only thing I wanted was kingfish or tarpon. And today, finally, it paid off at the weirdest time, just about midday, full sun and everything, and we catch a tarpon. We're not done yet. I'm gonna try a couple more redfish spots, and then after that, we're going in for some big speckled trout. Dude, you know what I didn't even realize right now? Is the DOA shrimp is actually an insane bait for tarpon. You hook up to the tarpon, bang, he jumps, the bait goes up. So the weight is all the way up here. It's gonna damper the weight on the hook when they jump. And that's when they're gonna get off the line. They get off like 90% of the time on their jumps. All right, we're back in there. Oh, I messed up that cast, but it landed right on him. Well, they just caught a kingfish in the boat up front, which is crazy, dude. That's what I kind of wanted to catch, but there's a bite. I saw the fish too, man. I didn't set the hook though. I waited like I'm fishing topwater. This is actually an insane opportunity, man. This is so many tarpon. It's crazy. Usually, especially, I don't know, midday, they're not going crazy like this. It's like 95 degrees and there's hardly any wind, so you know what that means for the trout? We're gonna be waiting. Oh, he hooked up right here. What is this? My voice, I don't know what happened to my voice right there. I think the mic glitched. But we did catch a jack. Let's get him. I said let's get him and let's go at the same time. Get him! That's a blackjack. Look at his tail. He's got black on it. Look at him. Look at that gobbler. That's a gobbler right there. Whew, man, I'd love to keep that for a freaking bait, man. You could catch a big bull red on a chunk of this or a big shark on the whole thing. I'd love to have that. But first check of the day, we'll let him go.
Hey, look.
I caught one tarpon, one small tarpon, and that's it. Yeah, yeah. Like 4 feet.
What are you using, lures though?
Yeah. Good luck. Unimpressed. He was unimpressed. Well, I did have a sick trout fishing spot I had in mind that I was gonna go to on my little boat, but we're running out of time here, so we're gonna be walk-in waiting for some trout. We even got here a little bit late, but surely there's gonna be something here. We'll catch something. All right, going in off the rip with that Salt Strong bait, Slam Shady color. For this video, I'm teaming up with Salt Strong, and all the lures I'm using are available through them. Right now, they're having a pretty sick deal where you can get any 11 baits for 1 cent. All you have to do is click the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Get some baits for 1 cent. We hooked up, fellas. This might be something weird, and it is. It's a freaking drum, baby. Is it a keeper? Is it a keeper? A drum on the spinnerbait? No way. Right off the rip, I knew something felt really weird, and he came up on top and like splash. I had no idea what it was. I was thinking maybe, you know, today's been pretty weird. I was thinking maybe, you know, it could be another triple tail. This is on the spinnerbait too. Whew. Crazy. He's fighting like a keeper, but he's not looking too big, fellas. He's not looking too big. Check it out. Spinnerbait. I don't think that guy will be a keeper, but check it out. He ate up that spinnerbait. It's so cool, dude. Let's go. Huh, he wanted it too, man. He got the bait itself and not the spinner. You ever want to catch some black drum? Just use that spinnerbait right there. Actually, how big is it? It don't have to be 14, right? It is a keeper, dude. It is an easy keeper. 15, 16. I'll keep him, dude. I'm gonna keep him. Black drum? I haven't had black drum in a while, and these little guys, this little guy's not gonna have the most meat on him, but it's gonna be tasty for sure. Get your weight estimates in there, fellas. That's a heavy one for surely. 2 1/4 pounder right there. Oh, right under the feet. There's our giant trout. There's our giant trout. Woo! There's our giant trout. Right next to our feet, boy. Man, He ain't giant, but dude, this guy's a mad lad. I'm just gonna let him go. 15. That's a keeper, boys. Back in the day, before the freeze, that's a keeper. Crazy. All right, so we definitely did not find those big trout we were looking for. We just, we had to compromise on spots and we hit it at the wrong tide as well. But let's talk about some tarpon, man, and how you can have a shot at catching one. First of all, that's some of the most tarpon I've ever seen in casting distance, rolling like that. And a lot of times, even though I see a lot of tarpon rolling, I don't really even target them because it can be super hard to get them to bite. Now let's talk about lures for tarpon. There's two aspects to the lure. Number one, getting them to eat. And number two, keeping those fish on the line when they're jumping and throwing their head around like that. Now, one of my favorite lures right here, the spoon. I've seen them eat the spoon. It's one of the worst lures you can throw for tarpon because this thing is just pure weight and they're just gonna throw it every time. And while tarpon are an interesting fish, they are a predatory fish and they wanna eat fish. I've seen a bunch of fish jumped on that right there, the fluke. And by the way, if you wanna get 11 free baits for next to nothing, including the fluke right here, check out the link in the description or the pinned comment and get some good baits for nearly free. And of course, what we got our tarpon on, the DOA shrimp. I like two colors, the gold fleck right there, and also just the plain clear one. Something special about this plain clear one right there. We found out today too, the good thing about the DOA shrimp, that hook slides out when they're jumping and it allows that hook to be separated from the weight of the bait. And that kind of helps you keep them on when they're jumping like that. So that's what I'm pretty much gonna be using when I'm seeing smaller tarpon rolling. The next thing I like to throw for small or big tarpon is just a Spro bucktail, but we kind of rig it up kind of in a special way. What I do with these bucktails is I clip off the hook they come with, and then I'll tie a circle hook to the front eyelet of that bucktail. I tie an improved clinch knot and then I just clip off both sides. And what that circle hook is gonna do, first of all, it sticks in them a little bit better, but also if that tarpon jumps like crazy, it can also break off the weight of the bucktail and then you would have them directly on this circle hook. And also one of the best baits for tarpon is just the simple swim bait, man. When they're munching on some mullet that are running through, the swim bait is the way to go. I do the same thing with these swim baits. I'll clip the hook and then I'll tie on my own circle hook. For the bigger swim baits, I like to use a 10-aught circle hook. And if I'm targeting a little bit smaller tarpon, I'll probably go down to a 6 or 7-aught. You have to remember though, tarpon have those big jaws that you kind of have to get around with those circle hooks, so I like to go a little bit big on it. So right now, that's pretty much my go-tos for tarpon. They have the opportunity to hit just about anything, and I know a lot of people use different stuff than me, but that's what I'm going with right now for tarpon. One more thing I have to say about tarpon, if you are targeting tarpon, you have to take care of that fish, man. And even me, I kind of choked the landing on that tarpon, but I'm still learning myself. But if you catch a small one, you can't hold it up. But those bigger ones, you definitely don't even want to try and pick them up. You kind of just want to leave them in the water, get that hook out. They can definitely be unwieldy, and they kind of are a rare fish for us here in Texas. A very super cool fish, so we gotta take care of them. And I definitely want to give a shout out to Mini Whaler Adventures. He helped me land that tarpon, and I'm definitely grateful he did. If you see someone else hooked up on a tarpon, go over there and give them a hand as well. I love you guys very much. We'll see you guys next time.